Hello everyone, and welcome back to Trails in the Sky the Third. Peekaboo. We are here right before the end of Chapter 5, I guess. I did do a little bit of off-screen grinding, specifically with Josette, Annalise, and Shara and red-haired guy, just because they were our... How is Joshua at 113? Well, anyways, I was trying to get everyone to at least 114, which was what everyone else seemed to be at. I missed him, the little stinker. That's fine, he's Joshua. He'll climb pretty high again. Just because the guy did mention that we're going to be using a lot of specific characters going forward. I also got those characters that I just mentioned a little bit more kitted up in their orbments. They all at least have, like, 4s and things. I noticed... had an extra, like, gem thing. Here, hold on. Use a mouse, it makes it harder. Can I give it to him? Yeah, EP cut 4. We have a gold gem, which does give him a new spell. So go ahead and have that, my guy. Even though you're not with us right now. Ooh, can I give him a... I don't have one for action, okay. Oh, and, of course, that did get us some more, Sepith. So you see our Sepith levels. We got probably about 30 to 40 Shining Palms. We usually got all 3 each battle. The 1 or 2 did get away. So yeah, about 30 to 40, I would say. Anything special I really need to make? Yeah, we really need some silver gems. One more gold gem. An onyx gem, yes. Make a few of them. Maybe one more silver gem if I can? Yes. Okay, that helps. We can then take a quick moment and make sure everyone has the best. That does give her a new spell. You'll love to see it. You can have the other gold gem, you're the other protagonist. Do I still have some? No, okay. I should also make one more emerald gem, but the rest should all be wind gems. I need more Mirage, are you kidding me? I actually really need a lot of wind gems. That's annoying, but fine. I shouldn't have spent all that Mirage. Ah, well, what are you gonna do? And it could load and do that again. No, that's fine. Go ahead and take the wind gem. Yay, already has a wind gem, does not get a gold gem, my condolences. However, you do get an onyx gem. We're gonna leave you with that. Oh, you're already getting the move -1. Go ahead then. Chloe already has pretty much everything I can give her. Kevlar. Can take the other onyx gem. Might as well get everyone else fully equipped as much as I can. I thought I had more of those. I suppose not. Oh, it looks like we have already mostly done this. Do not have any more ruby gems. We have the last topaz gem. Oh, Josette did get a new move. It's called Orbital Bomb. It's AoE. Medium. You can have the wind gem we made. Sorry, the emerald gem. Gives you no new moves, but whatever. EP4 at the very least. Oh, I have evade for you, so you can have that at least. Yeah, at least have 4s and everything. That is something I can do for you. Unfortunately, I am out of my named gems. Yeah, that's fine. Shooting 4. Hit 4. I do have 2 silver gems I can give out. I need to remember that. Yeah, and Zen is fine. You're not really much of a caster. Surprised I have you with EP. You can have a silver gem. You are a caster. Anyone here need one? No. I definitely didn't need to make that extra silver gem then. That makes me a sad panda. Oh well. I like to double down on my mistakes sometimes. So, now with that out of the way, we're good to pretty much head to the end. Oh, one more thing. No, I guess we'll do that before the boss. I did make a bit of a dumb mistake by not going to the monument. I keep forgetting. You go to the exit, the monument's there, then you go to the boss. But at least we have the door here as like a midway point, so we're going to go up this way. I'm also going to try to avoid the enemies, seeing as we have fought them all before. That might be easier said than done. Sorry guys, coming through. Let me just check something really quick. Good, I do have the Amberl bracelet. That's something you get very close to the end of this area, so I just want to make sure I actually had made it all the way to the exit. So we go boom to boom, that'll take us to one of these, which will take us to there. If memory serves. Hi, can you not? Thanks. Oh, nope, skip a step. I'm down with that. Oh, right, but now we have to climb this spiral staircase. Fair enough. Ow. So rude, man. Yeah, we made it to right here, and then I sent us back when I could have just gone to right here. Shadow, you big dummy. I'll try and remember that for next time, for Chapter 6. Although I think we are getting pretty close to the end. Okay, anything new show up? Probably not. No, nothing looks new. Except maybe the Mirage Gem, but no. Oh, I don't need to do that. Anything new here? Negative. Ooh, Rose Ripper. Oh, new weapon for, those are scythes. I was like, I don't recognize that sprite. That's for Ren, okay. Might as well buy it. Yeah, gotta make sure I don't sell those two. Get a lot of these from Shining Palms, so we can sell a few. Yeah, that's fine. Whoa, wait, what? Why do I have... Oh, I thought it said 40. Like, why do I have 40 of that one quartz? Hell no. Also, as a quick aside, these are super powerful, and I need to remember that they're there. They helped with a couple of Shining Palms that normally I need a 200 charge S-break to get. Anyways, one final thing before we go into the boss. I need to make sure everyone is protected against petrify. Probably should have waited to sell those. That's fine. Yeah, I gotta kind of nerf you a little bit. You're just immune to all status effects, right? No, you're not. I thought I had you with that. Don't I have one that prevents all status effects? Oh, I bet Kevin has that. Kevin or Rias. Not Rias. Alright, well, that's fine. Just have to remember to give those back to you after the fight. Alright. Let's go complete this chapter. Ooh. Is that our exit out of this plane? It doesn't look like there's anything standing between us and it either. Time to make a mad dash for the... Wait. Yeah, come on, Estelle, you know how this goes. What's up? I can smell the distinctive scent of the underworld, and it grows stronger by the second. What? Are we gonna get surrounded by magic circles then? No, this isn't going to come from a circle. It's coming from above. Hi! It's spiders. What? Spiders? Goddess, help us. These are the 3 gluttonous Arachne sisters, kin of the 77 devils featured in the Testaments. They weave nightmares and consume the souls of those who wander into their labyrinth. So this is what real devils are like, huh? And they sure look the part. But they're not gonna be enough to stop us. Let's get nasty. Right. Oh, little spiders that move. Oh, what is that movement? Have you ever considered that that's not okay? Shadow spider. Servants of the Arachne sisters, crawls rapidly and sinks its poisonous fangs into prey. Hit it with space. Arachne Thalea. I see. Evros and Graya. Causes status with a cold stares. Calls for aid when hurt and screams on death, so kill her last. And Thalea sets an evil swarm on foes and lowers their stats. Okay. Have you ever considered Please Die? Just as a thought. Do I not have... I've got La Forte. It's Phantom Pain? Right, debuffs them a bit. Sorry, not Orbital down, Clock down. Hopefully they don't move around too much, but I imagine they actually will move around a lot. Ooh. Level down might have actually been a good idea. Hey, you're still within range. I appreciate that. That's all I care about. Arrow Storm, yeah. You're new to that. Titanic Roar. You've got some good spells going on. You love to see it. Sure, why not? Hey! Why'd you move out of range? Rude. I said slow down. Alright. Now you can all start dying.
I call this Requiem for a Doomed Recruit.
Might as well take advantage of that steppeth up.
You feeling lucky? Take that!
And the napalm. I forgot to switch Ren as the support, but this works here. I'll take the extra XP and steppeth up. That probably would have petrified. See how hard you hit with that. About as hard as I hit with it on someone who's weak to it. So not bad. Spiral Flare? Spiral Flare. I mean, you're not weak to fire, but you are spiders, so... I imagine you're not overly fond of stuff. I should probably kill the spiders next to me, too. But you know what else I should be doing? Healing. Not with Rias, though, apparently. God damn. Oh, you've got good... Yeah, you've got good space. Wipe these two out. No kill like overkill. Bye, have a beautiful time. Alright, so you're not as beefy of a caster as you normally are, but you're still a beefy caster. So how about you summon a meteor on these fools? I love the changing facial expressions in the portraits down below. There's a confident when they're at full health, like a focused when they're at mid health, and then like a, oh my god, I'm about to die. Which I am a big fan of. I mentioned before, but I really am a big fan. You know what? Hit him with the Phantom Pain. Always like bringing Metal Gear into things that have nothing to do with Metal Gear. I thought that did damage too. Alright, you know what? That's nice. Oh, thank you for moving closer. I appreciate that.
Oh, ideal.
Please die. Double divine summons. Oh. I guess that's the... I see. Arake Zigma, mother of the Arachne sisters, calls for aid when injured, drains vitality when angered. Okay. Fight's not quite over yet. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. How's about you slow down? Could we also maybe get a Lakiria going, if we could? Calamitous Blast. What are you weak to? Space. Yeah, go ahead. Pop off, King. Oh, sorry, Prince. Oh, can't slow you down. Fair enough. Ain't nothing like a mama mad that you killed her kids. Inhale Vitality Cybiel. Oh!
I'm sorry.
I was saving that S-break. Okay. So that was a thing. Do you have the last? No, you don't. You don't really have any water. Okay. How about you don't do that? I'm sorry, did I stutter? How do you not have Thalas? Okay. 7 Celestial Bombs. I'd rather not use them if I can help it. Especially since this thing basically just does a one-hit KO.
Right. Hey.
I haven't done any damage to it yet. Alright, I have it, just the heals. Okay. Guy does not really have any strats except bring Richard, because his crafts are easy to spam. That's nice. I think we're gonna have to do some walling here, like actual walling. I was hoping that arch defense would go down. Hello. Assist with the walling. You can't. You only have Earth Guard. Okay. So at least deep poison poor Rias. Acceptable. Do you have? You do. Okay, help. We just have to make sure we keep those up. Then we should be okay. Ugh, they're too far apart. You know, you can actually help. You can get Rias's back. It's going to be a slightly tricky fight, but I think we should be able to have it. Oh, they already had their guard up. I am dumb. Oh, well. Okay, he definitely needs to heal. Keep that clock up and going. I want to make the most of these guards. There, everybody's sped up now. Okay, I will get... his guard back up, and we can focus on just dealing damage now. Let's at least try and mix it up a little. Hasn't done that side BL thing in a while, which I am very happy for. Do you have wall? You don't. You do have Conquitous, though. That's kind of fun. Do that. Do you have the wall? You do. Oh, you have Glass. What does it want? Just a bit of Earth, Water, and Mirage? Okay. Good to know. Yeah, just do damage. Don't think too hard about it. I guess just, yeah, keep doing Dark Matter EX because it is weak to space. Oh yeah. You keep trying to do that, but it does not work well for you. Wall raised once more. Oh, look at that. You actually get a chance to do damage. This turn is going to hurt you. Oh, I see that crit. I would very much like to have it, please. I guess Chloe will be able to do something with it. Or, no, she won't because it's dead. Oh, I'm still planning on how to hurt it more. Anyways, booyah, get dunked on by proper strategy and tactics. Ooh, good XP too, even to our level 120s. Welcome to the club. Olivier will reach it too. Unfortunately, Rias and Estelle still have a chunk away. Ooh, water gem. Well, what was up with that last one? That was so unfair! That must have been Zigma, the three sisters' mother. And even she was not able to stop us, thankfully. What? That looks like... But it's white. A sealing stone. Another sealing stone, huh? I honestly figured Ren's was gonna be the last. I think this one may actually be different. The other stones had a strange sense of warmth when you held them. Not so for this one. Really? Is it because it has something bad in it? No. Instead of the usual warmth, it seems to have a cool, almost divine feel to it. Almost as if it might contain the goddess herself within. Sharp as usual. I don't know which one this is gonna be. Oh yeah, it's him, the Louvet clone. Who's that? So you decided to show your face again, did you? The priest is still unconscious, I see. What a shame. I was rather surprised to find out that he can only use his stigma's power against heretics. Even power of that magnitude is so meaningless if it's so limited and has such repercussions. I almost pity him. To tell you the truth, I wasn't expecting you to reach this point so quickly. Your final piece is inordinately capable. Do you mean Ren? Thanks to her, I literally didn't even use her. I ended up having to make my appearance sooner than I was expecting. I should have assumed no less from the host of Gransel's finest tea party. How do you know about that? Regardless, I came to fulfill a duty, and fulfill it I shall. Think of that stone as a gift for gathering all the pieces scattered throughout Phantasma. It contains not an additional piece, but a rule book of sorts that you may find beneficial. A rule book? That certainly explains why it feels different compared to the others. Could this mean you're finally ready to face us head-on rather than continuously taunting us? Whether that time comes is entirely up to you. For now, all I will say is this. On the next game board, all of you will find yourselves face to face with a number of trials to overcome. He's escaping again. But wait a damn minute! Is that all you've got to say? What kind of trials? A variety in all shapes and sizes. Even I will be one of them. You? I eagerly anticipate seeing whether you are able to overcome them all and make it to me. Don't disappoint me now. Oh. It's almost as if he can't help but try to taunt us. He stays just long enough to say something cryptic and then leaves before elaborating every single time. Oh, I just love those types. Is something wrong, Estelle? Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, we might have got nothing but cryptic teasers out of him, but we do have a new sealing stone to unlock. I think we should head back to the garden and get to it. I agree. I'm quite curious as to just what this rule book is as well. Nope, and it sends us back this time, okay. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this one is going to do it. And the way it glows is pretty different compared to all the other sealing stones. You're right. I wonder who's going to appear out of it. Glowing? Is something wrong? No, it's just the light radiating from it feels somehow nostalgic. Huh? That comes as no surprise. Should be interesting. Is it the woman we've been seeing? It's her. What? She looks like... Yeah, she's the original Auslies that helped build, whatchamacallit? The Liber arc. I'm so glad I can finally communicate with you like this. I wonder how many hundreds of years it's been since I was last able to hold a true conversation. Your Highness? Wait. You aren't... Are you... It's a pleasure to have the chance to meet one of my own descendants. And allow me to extend a hand of welcome to all of you, visitors to my garden. My name is Celeste. Celeste D. Auslies. Isn't she cute? You've reached the Emerald City Church. How may I help you? Oh, was that you, Kevin? I didn't think you'd be there already, so I was just going to leave a message with the priest. Oh, Rufina. Oh! Hey, Rufina. Yeah, I got here late this morning. How about you? When do you think you'll be getting here? I'm going to be a little late, I'm afraid. There's been an accident or something, so the train's been delayed. I probably won't be getting there until this evening now. Gotcha! I'll wait here till you arrive. I think Reyes and the kids would get all bent out of shape if I showed up without you. Oh, please. I'm sure you're just exaggerating. Although, speaking of Reyes, I hope you've been thinking about how you're going to cheer her up. I've got it all planned out. I've been stocking up on souvenirs from every mission I've been going on. Should be enough to snap her out of her funk. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Girls her age are more complex than you think. Yeah? Well, I guess she's not really a kid anymore now that she's 13, but still. Actually, that's about how old you were when we first met, right? Oh, really? Okay, well that makes things a little less creepy. Now that you mention it, it was. How time flies. Because he was probably like 8-ish. 7-ish, which is still a little creepy, but it's not as bad. Sorry, it looks like the train's about ready to leave. I'm going to have to go. I thought she was a full-blown adult. I'll see you later then, alright? If you get bored of waiting, you're welcome to go on home ahead of me, of course. Got it! See you later! Man, how time flies is right. Have I really not been home in 2 years? And I guess that makes 9 since I met Rufina. Okay, so she was 13. And Rufina has been 9 years. That makes her 22. Which, if Reyes is 13 now, that means she was 4. God damn. Okay. She seemed more like 8 or 9. Kevin's probably like 17, 18-ish. I hope Reyes isn't too grumpy when we finally get there. Kevin! What is it, Father? Has something bad happened?
Well, I've just received word that someone spotted a group of men dressed in all black at the edge of town. What's worse is, they were supposedly heading for the mountain path.
You don't think?
If they were, Astor House must be their target, I fear. Do you have any idea what could be going on?
I wish I did. I doubt it's anything to do with the grouse redder, at least. I think I should go and check it out, just in case.
Please do. Oh, do you know when Rufina's going to be arriving, by the way?
This evening, by the sound of it. She said her train's been delayed. When she arrives, can you let her know what happened? Damn it. Jaegers? Seems like there's anywhere between 5 and 10 of them. But what could they want with a gospel facility to begin with? The longer they're allowed to be in there, the more danger the kids are in. I'm gonna have to try and handle this alone. It's time to put my combat skills to good use.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
FE3 Houses flashbacks. The Guardian's Trials.
Celeste? Wasn't that the name we saw in those data crystals?
That's right. According to those, she was the de facto leader of the group of ancients who sealed away the Aureole. She was also the founder of Liberl's current royal family.
I'm glad to see the information I left behind ended up proving useful to someone. It really did. So then, you're really the founder of Liberl's royal family? Not technically. I'm not the real Celeste Ousley's. Think of me as something of a shadow, or a partial copy her personality created in order to influence Phantasma from within. How can you only be a partial copy? The truth behind you is apparently more complicated than we thought. You don't appear to be a spirit of some kind, though. I see that now. That is correct. Before I try to explain just what I am, I should probably tell you more about what the world we are in is first. You can do that? This should be interesting. It should, actually. Serious answers. As you are aware, the land in which you stand is called Phantasma. This is a world belonging to a higher plane of existence, created several thousands of years ago by the Aureole. Its purpose was to act as a subsystem for the Aureole, in order to incorporate and process the will of the Liber Arc's populace. One might call it a self-organized world designed to realize countless possible others as necessary. Pardon? You've lost me. Yeah, isn't there a simpler way to explain this? Well, while not technically correct, perhaps you could think of it this way. Phantasma is like a fictitious realm created by the Aureole in order to fill humanity's every wish and desire. That's better. What exactly qualifies Phantasma as fictitious? I can't help but think of it as far too real to be a land of pure fantasy. When I say a fictitious world, I don't mean to suggest that Phantasma is a complete lie. It's more like a shadow graph or kaleidoscope. It has its own laws that can change to reflect countless different possibilities. Does this make the concept any easier for you to understand? Somewhat, yes.
And suddenly the name Phantasma seems that much more appropriate.
As I stated previously, it was a subsystem of the Aureole, rather than being the Aureole itself, and it helped to grant people's desires. They were separate entities, but effectively like two sides of the same coin. The relationship caught our eye as we were devising the sealing mechanism. You mean the mechanism used to steal away the Aureole? And that was also in those data crystals left behind. Exactly. At first we thought our plan would be impossible to execute. After all, the Aureole had absolute control over space itself, and was able to influence mankind's every action. Even after coming upon the idea of temporarily freezing it and imprisoning it with a gravity barrier, we had no way to implement our plans. Without that, they were simply ideas with no real meaning. We were effectively at a total loss. You had discovered your foe's weakness, but had no way to take advantage of it. That must have been quite the frustrating predicament. Indeed. And yet, our perseverance rewarded us with the development of something that could take advantage of that weakness. The Recluse Cube. Is that what this is known as, then? Yes. That is the only object in existence able to interact with Phantasma, without relying on the Aureole as an intermediary. Celeste used that to create a partial copy of her personality, that is, me, inside Phantasma. And once inside, I began working to sabotage Phantasma's functionality by using this garden as my base of operations. As a result of my efforts, the Aureole's processing ability was hindered just long enough for the plan to be executed.
He who catches his foe off guard wins the battle. The same principle applies to martial arts, too.
It sounds like you really put a lot of thought into planning everything. Maybe, but I can't deny that luck played a part in the end. Once the Aureole was sealed away, my work was done, and I fell into a deep sleep here. My reason being that if the Aureole were ever unsealed, I might be able to provide assistance to the people of that time. I'm pleased you've been able to handle it just fine without my help, however. Luck's played a huge part for us, too, though.
We're not even sure where the Aureole is now. As far as we're aware, it disappeared during all that happened at the Liber Arc.
I thought as much. I was able to confirm the Aureole's disappearance from here within Phantasma, too. When I did so, I thought my purpose for existing was finally over. and that all that was left for me in this land was to embrace a slow and peaceful destruction. But that was not to be. Soon, the Lord of Phantasma appeared. Ah, so that's when it happened. Quite a recent development, I see. The Lord of Phantasma appeared out of nowhere, stealing all of my power before I was even aware what happened. After doing so, they began to remake Phantasma in accordance to their own designs. Both this world's current structure and the planes that make it up were all the Lord of Phantasma's creations.
Looks like your theory was correct, Ren. Still, that makes it sound like... Yeah! So you don't know who that masked bastard is either, then?
I'm afraid not. Their every action thus far has been a mystery. Ordinarily, they should not have been able to gain access to this world in the first place. And I'm afraid I have no idea what they are trying to achieve by bringing all of you in here and testing you. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, that's the part we want to know most of all. I only wish I could be of more help. The only other thing I can say about them is that I suspect the Lord of Phantasma is currently in the 7th plane. There's a 7th? What makes you think that? That was the first plane they created after appearing in this world. Just what kind of plane that place is, I don't know. But I can sense dark, inhuman thoughts from there, and they're spreading out across the whole of Phantasma. That doesn't sound good. Then we'll be seeing them after the next one, won't we?
Yeah, we just finished the 5th when we came back here. Presuming they're waiting for us on the 7th, the time to fight them head-on may not be that far off. Yeah! I was getting tired of waiting.
As was I. It seems the end may finally be in sight. Now, if only we had some sort of inkling as to what the Lord of Phantasma is trying to achieve.
Actually, I just might.
Kevin, you're up. It's good to see you again, Father.
You too. Wasn't expecting you of all people to get an invitation here. Or you, for that matter, little lady.
I'm sure you weren't. I've got something I want to ask you, but I suppose I can wait until later.
For sure.
Are you sure you're feeling all right?
Right as rain. I'm feeling just great. All that sleep must have done me a lot of good. And I see you guys made a whole lot of progress while I was out cold, too.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Kevin Graham. Or maybe I don't need to introduce myself, since you seem to know a thing or two about everyone who's come in here so far.
True. I was able to tell what was happening at the Liber Arc from the garden. And out of all the people here, you are the one closest to the truth of what is happening here. Am I wrong? What?
No, I don't think you are. I can't pretend to be much of an expert on what Phantasma itself is, but I've got a pretty good idea as to who's responsible for all of this. I can only think of one person twisted enough to put us through all we've been through.
Wait, is it someone you know?
You could say that, yeah. The short version is, they're a real piece of work. A cunning, arrogant son of a bitch who doesn't even see people as people.
Is it the head of Ouroboros?
That about sums up who we're dealing with.
Sounds like a real awful guy. And whom, may I ask, is it that you're talking about?
Well, about that. Would you be willing to wait just a bit longer for the answer to that one? I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I'm still missing one last thing that'll let me be completely certain. And I think we'll find out just what that is in the 6th plane.
And here I thought we were finally going to get an answer.
Is there a reason you can't share your theory as is? Yeah. I realize I'm asking a lot after we've come so far, but I promise that as soon as I know for sure, I'll talk. I swear on the goddess's name and on the church's emblem. Well, I don't see any reason to say no.
Likewise, he's clearly got his reasons. It's not often you ask us for favors, so I can let it slide. No problem here. If he says wait, I'll wait.
I feel as though we can trust your judgment, Kevin, so I have no objections either.
Me neither. I don't really care as long as I get to have my fun. I believe we're all in agreement then.
Yep, consider this one settled.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Anyway, now that I'm up, I am also down to take lead again. And I'd appreciate it if you backed me up.
No problem. It seems like you're all ready to move on. While you're advancing through the 6th plane, I will do all that I can on my end to find out more about the 7th. Of course, if you need my support, I'll be happy to provide it through the cube and the monuments as I always have.
And now that you mention it, we haven't really thanked you for all the help you've given us since we got here, have we? Thanks, Celeste. We couldn't have done this without you.
We truly are in your debt. Please think nothing of it. I am but a shadow, placed here with a duty to fulfill. I believe helping you to be a part of that duty. If I may, allow me to help you however I can.
Will do! Sorry for worrying you too, Rias, but I'm just fine now. So please, just leave everything to me. I'm begging you.
Only if you promise me one thing.
What is it?
I won't make you promise not to put yourself in danger, or to overdo it. But don't do anything that would make Rufina sad.
Ah, you really know how to hit a guy where it hurts, don't you?
So, will you promise?
Yeah, I promise. I swear on her name, I won't.
Doing a lot of swearing on names here there, buddy boy. Alright, back in control? Yes. Alright, now I have full party control as well.
Let's go. Right.
For right now, we're taking that. But I think we're going to need... We're going to have to start swapping specific party members in. Oh, here. Wrong order.
Right.
There we go. We're going to have to start swapping in other party members. So we'll have to figure out who we want to swap in and out. Such I'm limited what I can do. Do support your efforts. Okay. But for now, we'll stick with the God team because the first person we need is Chloe anyways. So NBD. Also, apparently, if we talk to Shara, a new book will be unlocked. Although, for the record, a new book series has already been unlocked, The Dull Knights. But we read those in SC. I understood the gist of what Celeste was saying, but that doesn't really explain why there are all these books here. Especially so many of them. Something's not clicking with me. Oh, look at this weird one.
Weird one? What's it called?
From Fat to Fit, by Gilbert Stein.
Wait, Gilbert? Oh god.
These bookcases really are weird.
Okay, I can read that now. First, let's... Dull Knight. Yeah, that's lovely. Back away slowly. Well, this guy's, dedicated. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, I can't actually read it? That's disappointing. Okay, well, that's fine. Back up here. Alright, I think I fully equipped Kevin. Yes, I did. Oh, Estelle's got the... Yeah, Divine Eye. Sorry, Estelle, that needs to go to someone in the actual active party. So probably Kevin should take it. Why don't... I mean, you already had... Heaven's Eye. Oh, heck, go ahead and take EP4. And then where am I going to give this to Kevin? I guess here. Yeah, that seems like it works well with him. Well, that means you don't technically need scent, although that extra sepith is nice. You know what? What if... I'm just going to take this for a sec. What if I put this here? Let me give you something a little bit better over here. Like that, for example. Just as an example. This path up here. What's in your this? Just time. Okay. Really is better to put it here because it adds to everything. Oh yeah, he gets much more use out of it here. Gets arc prominence. Ooh. He loses Titanic Roar. Oh, Grand Stream. I feel like that's new. Yeah, okay, it was much better to put it there, but that does leave the question of what we're going to stick in this slot. Well, something that gives him more synergy. And I don't mean that in the Golden Sun synergy sense. I mean synergy in the S synergy sense. And that it synergizes well. But also gives him more spell casting options is always good. Doesn't look like anything really will give him something that he doesn't already have. Except for that, which just gives him a little bit more water. So we might as well give him something that genuinely helps. Purely in its effect. What's Absorb do? Honestly, that yin yang isn't bad. Do water gem. Because that at least gives us the haze too. Yeah, alright, go ahead and just take yin yang. So even though we've got scent from Divine Eye, enemies won't bull rush us. Alright. Cool. A little bit shorter of an episode than normal, but I think that's okay. I mean, a little bit shorter, almost an hour. Next time, we will get fully into Chapter 6 Shenanigans. There's also a new Shining Palm location somewhere in this chapter, so that's exciting. But for now, thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all next time for some more Trails in the Sky, the 3rd. Bye-bye.